What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. I got some Christmas gifts for everybody. Got an upset video today. 3 upsets here for the week 16 in the NFL. It goes pretty quick, doesn't it? We're already coming down to the home stretch here of the regular season. So I got 3 upsets today. And I'm also going to have a video out, a Christmas Day parlay, right? Involves the games that are going to be going on Christmas Day. So make sure you check out that video. That's plus money. It comes out to plus 114. So make sure you check out that video. I think it's a home run. I usually don't give this stuff out. So Merry Christmas, right? Happy holidays. Take advantage of it. Whew. All right. Coffee. Coffee's got to get me going. Let's go. Come on. It's Christmas week. Let's have a big week, guys. Everybody. Let's get into these. Cowboys. Cowboys, right? Why are they a 1.5 point underdog? I don't know. I'd take the money line here. It just doesn't make sense that they're not the favorite. One team's coming off a 30-0 win over the Jets. How impressive is that? Tyreek, he's going to play. I'm not worried about that. The Cowboys, off that embarrassing loss, they're the better team. They're going to score at will here. This isn't a rainy, windy day in Buffalo, okay? They're down in South Beach. They're against the Dolphins. I mean, both these teams, we've seen them. We've seen them, beat up on the bad teams, right? Beat up on the bad teams, but who's going to actually break the trend, right? Who's going to actually step up and beat someone of good caliber? Well, I think back to the game where the Cowboys traveled to Philadelphia. Woulda, coulda, shoulda won the game, right? I guess you could say woulda, coulda, shoulda. Should have won the game. They should have beat the Eagles, and that was when the Eagles were playing better. I know a lot of people are down on the Eagles right now, but that was when the Eagles were playing pretty good, and Dallas played well in that game. At Philly's a tough environment. Coming off the loss to the Buffalo in the fashion that they lost, I expect full effort here. I expect a win by the Cowboys. Upset number 2, I would consider the Vikings this week. 86% of the money on the money line is against Detroit. So what does that mean? Everybody putting together their big parlay for the weekend. They're going to go down the list and they're going to be like, Detroit, they're -3 against the Vikings. I'm not going to mess with the spread, but I'm going to throw Detroit money line in my parlay this week. That's good value. It's a good cheap money line to throw in. I don't know, guys. That's how they get you. 57% of the bets against the spread are on the Lions, but 51% of the money against the spread is on the Vikings. So sharper action on Minnesota. Minnesota's the home team. They're the desperate team. And the way that division's looking right now, these teams play 2 out of the last 3 against each other. The off game in the middle, the Lions have to play the Cowboys. So there is a path here for the Vikings to still win the division, as crazy as that sounds. So expect a good Vikings effort here. They should have beat the Bengals too. I mean, the Vikings are kind of an underrated team right now. Kind of flying below the radar. Everyone's in love with this Lions team, and for good reason. They're a good team. I like their coach. But I think this is just a bit crazy to be too high on the Lions in the road right now. They got some problems. And the Patriots. I think the Patriots can pull off the upset. I really do. Look at the total of the game. If it's going to be that low scoring, and if the spread is under a touchdown, that means at the end of the game, anything can happen. Are we really going to rely on maybe a game-winning drive out of Russell Wilson against the Patriots defense? I don't know, man. One pretty heavily favored team has to lose. It just happens every week just about. And this week, 6.5. It's been bouncing around 6.5, 7. Every time it gets to 7, it gets knocked back down to 6.5. The game should be close, should be low scoring, should be ugly. You never know when a turnover comes. It's a primetime game. It's Sunday Night Football. Patriots, money line. Those are the 3 guys. Those are my 3 upset picks this week. I would favor them in that order. Cowboys most likely, Vikings second likely, Patriots third likely. But those are what I came up with. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And check out of course, my YouTube membership. There's a video on my homepage if you're interested in some premium stuff. For less than $1 per day, you get all my picks, all sports for an entire month, hitting at 70% in the NFL, 4-1 last week. The video's out right now with this particular week in NFL. I think we got 5 winners. I'm going to go for 5-0. I really think we have it. So consider that. Sports channel at the same time. It's really a win-win. You guys win, and it's a cheap price, and it supports what I'm doing. So consider that. I'll see you in the next video.